What's up, everybody, and welcome to another episode of TopiCast. This is TopiCast episode 53. I'm one of your hosts, Daniel Pressure, alongside Dry the Messiah.
Yee.
If you didn't know, TopiCast, we bring random topics for discussion for our amusement. And if you like that, hit us up on all the social medias for your needs. Joe the Saiyan Sanchez isn't here because he's asleep or something, like always. So what have you been up to the past couple weeks, Jared, since we took a week off, actually?
Last week, went to Arizona, visit some family. Got to play a pretty cool disc golf course that's down there. It was like, they have this fountain in the middle of it that it like plays around that shoots up like 100 to like 200 feet in the air. So like it goes, like it starts every hour and like it will shoot up really high at first, and then like for the last like 5 minutes it just like goes double that. So it was pretty cool. I only threw one disc in the water while I was there, so I was pretty proud about that.
So what'd you do? You take your disc golf bag on the plane?
No, I didn't. I wasn't expecting to play when I went down there, but it was one of those deals where I had some free time on one of the days that was closer to whenever I was heading home. So we just went out and bought like 3-4 discs. I just used those. So.
And you lost one of them?
No, it was like right on the edge of the water. Like, so the one that went in the water, like it shouldn't have probably gone in the water. It may have popped up and rolled a little bit, but it was right on the edge. There was like a bunch of little minnows on it. So I just took my shoes and socks off and like put one foot in and picked it up. So it wasn't that hard to get it back. So that's pretty nice. Because that was like hole 3 or 4 where that happened. So I was like, okay, well, this is starting early. I may need that disc, so I wouldn't end up getting it back. But
who'd you play with?
I just played by myself.
Oh, you played by yourself? You just went to some random, was there a disc golf store there, I guess? Or did you go to...
like Dick's Sporting Goods or something like that. That's what I went to. So, but other than that, like I met with some people that are in like the security field that I'm planning on going into, and just kind of got some like professional advice from them on like what type of jobs I should be looking for. Because that was the thing. Like whenever I would talk to my professors and my department heads, like it was just like they would give me very general advice and like not any kind of specific detail. So I was like, what kind of job can I expect to get? And they were just like, oh, like an entry security job. And I asked what that was. And
what does that mean?
Yeah, they just like didn't really have anything to say about that. So I felt like it'd probably be better if I talked to somebody kind of in the industry and that kind of stuff. So I went down there and met with a business that's like a subsidiary of Cisco. They work with Cisco and a bunch of other couple tech companies. And
Cisco the singer?
Yeah. When's the last time he's put out a song? Like 99?
No, actually, I think he still tours, man.
No, he doesn't.
Yes, he does. Google it.
I don't even know how to spell his name.
Cisco? S-I, isn't it S-I, S-I-S-Q-U-O or Q-O? Cisco?
I'm just gonna type in Cisco. Yeah,
Thong
Q-O.
song.
Okay, that's what I say. I literally just typed in thong song. Yeah, I'm gonna type in Cisco tour. And he has a 2018 tour. Wow.
Told you.
Dude, Friday, September 7th and 8th, he's gonna be in Houston and Dallas. We should go. Listen to like the 2 songs that we know by him. But I mean that. What were we gonna say?
Did he do the Fly song? No, or is that Seal, right?
What song is that?
I Believe I Can Fly. Who is that?
Oh, that was the R. Kelly that did that.
That was R. Kelly?
Yeah.
I thought he did something like that, though. I thought he did a song like that after the thong song.
He has different songs like that. Like that. At one point, he went by the name of like Red Dragon for a little bit. And did, like,
the Dragon.
R&B.
He still goes by the Dragon.
Yeah, but that's when he was in like his R&B and like.
And the only reason why I know all this about Cisco is because it's kind of funny, but because they're friends with him or whatever, and so they're always talking about the Dragon.
You have friends that are friends with the Dragon. Is that what you're saying?
Sure. The Dragon. Anyways, so what else have you been doing besides security clearance?
Got some good food while I was down there. Rewatched the Avengers on DVD, Infinity War.
And
so that was I was hoping to find something in there that I missed maybe when I saw it in the movie theater. Maybe something to like help me like move it into the next movie. But I mean honestly, it was just pretty much the same movie. It was
Did you?
still pretty good.
I saw a thing the other day. They were talking about Easter eggs in that movie. One of the Thanos' children guy, like the really big guy that's like Hulkish looking.
Yeah.
Like if you look at his sash, he has Captain Marvel's sash hanging on him that he supposedly took or something.
That's the other thing too. Is like I don't really know much about Captain Marvel, so that didn't really help out with like any kind of things like that. But I know my aunt was telling me that I guess I don't know if it's in Captain Marvel or in something else. There's like these shape shifting bad guys, like enemies that are in the Marvel universe. Let me see if I can shift. See if I can get what they were called. But basically, she was saying that some of the superheroes may have been like shape shifted because of that, and she thinks that maybe since that I guess the Marvel movie is gonna like the Captain Marvel movie is gonna be set like back in the 80s, like late 80s, early 90s or something like that. Like maybe that'll have something to do with something like that. So
maybe, and then I think it's gonna be set.
They're called Skrull. Apparently, Skrull.
I think it's gonna be placed in the 80s, and like the end credit scene will be up to date with like Infinity War or something, or what happened to her or something.
Like what they did with Ant-Man.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, see. I mean, and I don't know. Yeah, it's still kind of up in the air on how they're gonna tie all that stuff in. So.
Well, speaking of the Disney Hour, they I don't know if we talked about this last time, but they finally said that. I think me and you just talked about it. But they are not going to hire James Gunn back, and then that Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3 is on hold indefinitely for now.
Wow. That's interesting. So, I know that something else that was interesting is I saw during the credits that for the Infinity Wars, James Gunn was a producer in that.
Yeah.
So like he still had his hand on like.
Well, that was before that movie came out before the whole thing went down. But I mean, his name would have still had to been on it anyways because of all the work he previously done.
Yeah, well, I'm just saying like he may have had a hand in like also writing that as well. So
yeah, I mean his name is gonna have to be on Volume 3 unless they completely 100% redo everything.
Which I mean, I could definitely see them doing that. So
yeah. I don't know what they're gonna do, man. I don't know. It'd be awesome if they just like kill everybody off with the Thanos snap. Like, okay, no more Guardians.
Never bring back the Guardians. That would like. I felt like that was probably one of their better series as well, and they probably one of their moneymakers. And they just did Disney's opening up like they're getting rid of like the ants. You know what is it? Ant Life, Bugs Life? It's not Ant Life.
Bugs Life.
There's Ants and Bugs Life. This is two different movies. I'm getting confused there. But Bugs Life, they're getting rid of that in the park, and they're making it a Marvel themed area. So with like superheroes and that kind of stuff. And they already have a Guardians of the Galaxy replaced that Tower of Terror at Disneyland.
Right.
So,
yeah.
So those deals were like they already kind of like almost halfway to all in on like the Guardians and the superhero stuff. So,
Rewind.
Yeah. So I don't know.
We'll see what happens. I don't know. What else? I saw Happy Time Murders. It was pretty funny.
What did you think of that?
I thought it was funny. It wasn't as good as Team America, and it was definitely predictable.
When's the last time you've seen Team America though? Because like I've seen Team America, I feel like in the past like maybe like 8 to 10 years, and I felt like it was good. The first time it was pretty good because it was just like something new, but after that it was just kind of like
It's funny. I mean, Matt Stone and Trey Parker, man, they're just they get me, man. It's so funny. I love those guys. I just like their humor, and I like how they don't hold back. You know, they don't care.
Yeah.
But I mean, Happy Time Murders was funny. I wanted a little bit more I guess for lack of a better phrase, like world building. Like I wanted to see more like puppet.
World
like you
building.
see, I don't know.
It's based in the real world. What do you want more of like a puppet world? That's the difference. Like the other one was just full puppet, like Team America. Like this one was just like they kind of.
I didn't really care about the humans in this movie. I want to see the puppets because that was the funniest part. But
Yeah.
it focused around a couple puppets the whole time, and I don't know. I just wanted more a broader.
The main detective guy and whoever after that.
Yeah. Anyway, it was funny. It was worth watching. I don't see myself watching it over and over, but.
Did you say you saw Black Klansman as well? I was talking to somebody. Okay, that may have been my brother. He said that because I think he went and saw both of them, and he said he'd probably say to go see Black Klansman as well. So
yeah, did he like Happy Time Murders or?
I think he did, but I think it's one of those deals where it was like, it's good for what it is, but it's not like an epic movie where it's like if you don't see it, then you're missing out. You know,
right.
like a cultural type deal.
It's one of those things too, like since we were seeing a lot of movies on Thursday, like we'd see a lot of the trailers.
Yeah.
I think that movie would be even better if you go into it blind and haven't seen any trailers.
Yeah.
Which I don't know if you would go see that movie without seeing a trailer. It'd be like, why would I go? It'd be weird. But
also, I feel like the problem with that too is like if they did something like that where they like shielded it off, like you would get idiot parents who would take their kids to see that movie, and then they would be like protesting and all that kind of stuff. So
right. Well, I'm just saying, not necessarily don't put out trailers, but I'm just saying personally, if I would have went into it with no trailers, I would have laughed a lot more because I wouldn't have saw some of the stuff coming. But
yeah, and that's the thing too. It's like I feel like very few movies these days like really need like an in-depth trailer. Like they can just have like literally 2 scenes. Show me the final thing where it's like the date of when it comes out and the title, and then that's all I need. Like I don't need some like 3-minute trailer on like a whole movie.
Well, like you get the teaser trailer that comes out. That's like 60 seconds. That's all you need, and then you start getting the red band trailer. Then you get the extended trailer. Then you get this trailer, and then time you do all that, you see the whole movie.
Yeah.
Especially more movies like that, you know, that are like comedy based or shorter movies. Like they show you the whole movie.
Yeah.
Like Star Wars, after I see the teaser trailer, I go blackout. I don't want to see anything.
Yeah, me neither. I never want to see another Star Wars again after I see a trailer.
Did you see they announced that is it the who is it? The Doctor, isn't it the Doctor Who guy is going to be in episode 9?
Benedict Cumberbatch?
No.
The newest you said Doctor Who, didn't you?
Yeah, the newest Doctor Who guy.
You're talking to the wrong guy. I don't know anything about Doctor Who.
I don't know either. I just know, I think his face.
If you tell me Doctor Who, I say who. Who's
on first? What else? What else have I been doing? Dude, did you happen to see the Cyberpunk gameplay?
So, that will lead into one of my topics later on.
Okay.
But like not just the game in general, but what it brought up in my mind. But
okay.
I saw a lot of people talking about it. I'm looking at something right here. It's like a 48-minute walkthrough.
Yeah,
I wanted to watch it, but it's like 48 minutes. Like I don't want to just sit down and watch this for 48
Dude,
minutes.
it goes by pretty quick. I watched it last night. But it was the E3 BCD, the behind closed doors demo that they showed all the media.
Okay.
That's all it was. But man, it's so good. It's the future of gaming, man. It's
a lot
crazy.
of people are saying it was good, so I'd be interested. I guess maybe I could like check it out. I'll maybe like skip around on the video a little bit and see how it is.
Start watching it though, you're like, man, I gotta keep watching, like see what happens.
Yeah, but I don't want it like if it's gonna be that good of a game, like I don't want to take out just like a 40-minute chunk of it. You know?
Yeah, but that 40 minutes, all they showed was literally only 2 side quests, and
it's like them just going extremely slow, like at the beginning, like tutorials and stuff like that.
Well, dude, it keeps you entertained. Like you have a narrator talking to you about the world and what they're doing, and it's really cool. Yeah. Can't wait. And I think it might be coming out sooner than we think, because they said they finished the game. Like you can play it from start to finish now. They're just like they're in the polishing phase and all that. So
it's like getting rid of the tiny little glitches and stuff like that.
Right.
Speaking of being out earlier than we expect, did you hear about Battlefield 5?
I did. That was today, right? It got delayed.
Yeah.
I think it's good for it, actually.
Yeah, one of my friends was saying they were like they just don't want to. I think they said that they needed to polish up some more stuff, but
Yeah.
I think it's probably as well. I guess is what one of my friends was saying that they don't want to compete with the release of Red Dead. Because I think that the new time frame when they're coming out is going to be more around the time of the.
It's November 20th.
Bethesda game. I can't remember what that one
Fallout
is.
76.
Yeah.
I mean, they're still going to be competing with Red Dead. That's the only problem. Red Dead's going to sell forever, just like Grand Theft Auto 5.
Yeah.
And people are still going to be playing Red Dead at that time. That's what they're really competing with, is time.
Unless Red Dead just like on itself and comes out with like a 6-hour gameplay story.
Okay, I'll take that bet if you want to take that.
I mean, I'm not saying it will, but I mean, I'm not putting it past any game plays these days because I mean, it's
not Rockstar, man. Not Rockstar.
Seemed like a good 5 to 6 years there. There was just like half the games that would come out would be like, oh, well, this game you could finish in a day, and then if it doesn't have multiplayer, you just go back and sell it because there's no point in keeping it anymore. So.
Hey, I prefer games that are only 6 hours these days. Spider-Man, they said $bucks. Spider-Man was it takes about 20 hours for normal playthrough, you know, a couple side quests and main game. So
okay,
it comes out next weekend. But anyways, yeah, definitely. I mean, part of it was because they were in a bad spot, man. They were right in between Call of Duty. Like Call of Duty came out the first week, then Battlefield, then Red Dead. That's just a bad spot to be in.
Yeah, I agree.
So I mean, it's smart. I mean, if they're really smart, they should just delay it until next year. But I know they don't want to.
Well, they don't want to compete with because isn't Call of Duty coming out at the beginning of next year?
No, Call of Duty comes out the week in October before Battlefield was. So October like 10th or something.
I wonder why, if that's the reason why they're not doing that as well. Because I mean, I saw a lot of streamers.
Battlefield was sandwiched in the middle between Call of Duty and Red Dead.
Yeah. I mean, I saw a lot of streamers playing Call of Duty, and I haven't seen a lot of them playing the Battlefield. Like, initially when they had that, like, media open alpha for Battlefield, like, some of them played it, but it seems like a lot more people have been getting into the Call of Duty, like, the big people like
Well, I think it was easier to get into the Call of Duty beta in Battlefield's defense. Yeah. But Battlefield's beta starts in September, like, next week, I think. It looks, man, Battlefield 5 looks so polished, though, man. It looks so good. So when they said they needed to polish, I was like,
I had a friend who played it, and he said it was pretty buggy.
Oh, really?
Yeah. He said, like, he dropped in off one of the planes at one point, and it made the sound of him, like, falling in. He said this happened to him a couple times. Made the sound of him dropping, still showed him in the plane, and then, like, would just like hit the ground and like take a shit ton. I don't know if he died or took a shit ton of damage, but it was just like a bunch of different like weird stuff like that, where it was like just affecting like the normal gameplay of you actually just like playing the game instead of it just being like, oh, well, my shots just kind of went weird right there. Or my body flew after I died or something like that. You know,
it was an alpha. So, yeah. But yeah, let's see what else. But yeah, I mean, Call of Duty's even scared of Red Dead because they moved their typical November like 4th date all the way to October 10th, so everybody's scared of Red Dead, which they should be. Rockstar's even scared of Red Dead.
How are they afraid of Red Dead?
Well, because it's going to cannibalize GTA sales. That's what it's going to
do. Nobody cares about it. To me, the only people who are playing GTA are people that are pleb console players.
Dude, GTA is still in the top sales charts every month.
That's because literally you have to buy shark cards and play it hard as fuck. If you
just the game, not the shark cards.
Use the stuff. Well, you're not letting me get to my point, guy. For the shark to unlock and enjoy any of the updates that they come out with.
Well, yeah, you gotta have a lot of money.
Grind your ass off, or you have to buy shark cards.
Right.
And most of the people aren't buying shark cards anymore, so they're having to grind their ass off to play it.
Well,
so like whenever
people keep buying the game though.
Whenever I played it a lot, we literally had one guy, and we all just did missions for him. So that way, we didn't really do any glitches, but like we just all had to do missions with him, and like he had to take the biggest cut, and we'd have to give him the majority of the stuff, so that way he could buy it for us, and that we could all enjoy it. Or it's one of those deals where it's like all of us would have to like literally just abandon our lives and just continue to play that game.
I wonder how it is on on computer though, since you can mod everything. You can just mod all the money in, huh? Or do they keeping that locked down?
You might be able to do that, but it would probably be like a closed off, like it wouldn't be online at all.
Yeah, because I know when all the hacking was going on console for the money hack or whatever, they took all the money away from players that were hacking. But even though I kept my money because I didn't do like a whole bunch. No, I didn't do a whole bunch. So like I kind of like snuck in under the radar. I didn't have like $99 billion, but
there was that thing on Reddit. I don't know if you saw it, where it was like the people that were hacking would just like go into like the big servers and like get everybody in groups and just start tossing money to them and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So.
And that's mainly how I got to keep mine. Like they would get bounties like, here, come kill me, and you can have all this. And so that was one way around it, I guess. So what's your topic, bro?
So mine was gonna be, since I saw that Cyberpunk stuff on Reddit, it brought up like somebody posting like a photo of just like something on like trying not to pre-order games, and I felt like it would have been a little bit more interesting with the more people we have in here. But since Joe's not here, you and me can still discuss it. But I was going to see and we might have already talked about it before, but I wanted to get your take, a more current take of on pre-ordering games. What's your philosophy on it, and what was the last game that you actually pre-ordered that didn't involve like a new console coming out? So you pre-ordered a game because like the console was coming out or something like that.
So just a game.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I
actually
don't really...
that wasn't Resident Evil, because you already talked about.
Yeah, we already talked. I was gonna say the last game I pre-ordered was Resident Evil 2, and that's only because of it was a collector's edition, and I knew it was gonna sell out.
Yeah.
So typically I don't pre-order games anymore. Because I mean, unless I guess it's digital. I mean, do you count digital like just pre-installing it? Or are you talking about like pre-ordering?
I mean, I would say like you bought it at least a week and a half or a week out, and didn't just do it like a day or two before just so you could preload it on, you know?
Well, see, I already bought Red Dead because I knew I was going to buy it, so I had the money, so I already bought it. I mean, I don't really consider that pre-ordering, like digitally. I don't consider that pre-ordering. Now, if you go to a store and pre-order because you want some keychain or digital good, that's what I consider pre-ordering. So on that side of it, like I said, the only thing I have done recently was Resident Evil 2, but that's only because I knew it'd sell out. Like, to pre-order just a regular disc game, a standard edition of something, is pointless because there's billions of copies out there. There's no really need to.
Yeah.
Unless,
especially these days.
The only reason I think why people still do it now, because, you know, they have, I don't know if you noticed, but they kind of stopped giving away like all those like digital things and stuff.
Yeah.
For pre-order bonuses. It seems like the only reason to do it today is like if you do it at GameStop, you can kind of like pay it off, you know, like chip away at it. And I did that more when I was younger, but I mean, now I have disposable income, so, you know, it's just like if I want to go buy something, I just drop the money and call it a day.
Yeah.
So, or if I trade games in, you know, I don't pre-order, I just go pick it up and have my credit or whatever, but yeah, so I don't really pre-order anymore, unless you, like I said, you count digital, but the only time I do that is if I know I'm going to buy the game regardless.
Yeah.
And if I had the money just sitting there or whatever, I just go ahead and do it. So I don't even think about it.
So I feel like I would classify pre-ordering as like something like where it was something like that where I saw where it's like if you see a trailer and you're like, oh fuck, this game is awesome, and then you just go out and you like pre-order. Yeah, it's like you just go pre-order just based off that, like not waiting until like you get more information on the game or it gets closer to time where it's
or
like
seeing reviews or
yeah. So and I especially felt like, and maybe that was more the case like a couple years ago where it was just like people would have these cool trailers and then you get the game and then like everybody's disappointed with the game. Like I guess whatever that one game kind of did it for everybody. What was it's not Star Citizen, was it? What's that one game that
Watch Dogs? I know Watch Dogs was a big controversy because they said it didn't
that
look
one
as
game
good
that,
as
like,
it did.
that came out where it was like you could go to different planets and stuff
Oh,
like that?
No Man's Sky?
No Man's Sky, yeah.
Oh, yeah, that was a big one.
I feel like that was probably like the last one where like everyone pre-ordered and then it just got burned. So it's like nobody pre-orders anymore because of that. And then if you see people talk about pre-orders on like Reddit or whatever, they're like, remember No Man's Sky or whatever. So
Man, the funny thing is, everybody on the internet, and they sit there and talk trash. Don't pre-order. Well, I'm never going to pre-order again.
they probably
Man,
all
they're
do.
still all pre-ordering. They're all full of shit.
Yeah. But yeah, I feel like I haven't probably pre-ordered a game in like a long time. Whenever I thought about this, I kind of went back to my Steam library and like looked at the games that I'm like currently playing just to see like, okay, if I pre-ordered anything. Most of the games that I guess you could classify as pre-ordering, I bought, but whenever you buy those games, or with the games that I did buy, granted you an alpha or a beta access, so it's like as soon as you bought it, like you could go ahead and play it. Right. So it was basically just like buying it, but it wasn't the full polished game or whatever. So
I mean, I guess I kind of pre-ordered PUBG then.
Yeah,
because I bought game preview and that. So
yeah, and PUBG I felt like was one of them. And that's the thing too, is like PUBG when it first came out, like the concept was really cool, but the game was like really unpolished, and it's still kind of like it's made improvements, but it's still kind of like that. But
I mean, on the other side of that coin, I don't know if you can consider that a pre-order because you can't like cancel your pre-order once you do it. You know, there's no.
I mean, if you play it for 2 hours, you can.
Well, on Steam,
it's like under a certain
Steam,
amount,
yeah. I'm just talking about on Xbox, which I think they had that thing too. If you play it less than 4 hours, you can refund it.
Get your money back. But yeah, I was trying to think of the last game that I pre-ordered because it had been a while. Because I remembered most of the time when I pre-order, I kind of do the same thing you do. Like I'll go out to GameStop or something like that. Because most of the times the one around us like will have some sort of event going on, or they'll give, even if there's not anything going on, they'll give out like a poster or something like for it. Right. You know. So like I was trying to think. I know I did Skyrim. I know I did one of the more recent Pokemon games because Nintendo likes to shaft you on how much they distribute out.
Yeah, they allocate very low.
So I think that might have been the most recent one I did was not the newest Pokemon DS games, but the one that like the generation after that. Right. It was either that one or the most recent Gears. But I think Gears, like I bought it like the week the week it was coming out, so I could preload it and play with everybody.
Yeah, because you could play 4 days early if you bought pre-ordered Gears.
Yeah. So literally, I think
I did that digitally though. So I mean,
same here.
Yeah. So yeah, Gears I definitely did early and Gears was one of those games I knew I was going to buy, so it didn't matter. It's kind of like Red Dead.
Really, would you prefer if you're going to pre-order a game? What would give you more of a reason to pre-order it? Ability to play the game earlier than people that don't pre-order it, or just in-game items that separate yourself from other people?
Honestly, probably play earlier because all those in-game items they give you, like, oh, get this special pistol for blah 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 blah. It only lasts for like, especially like RPG games, you know, like, yeah, that pistol's really cool and powerful at first, but within 2 hours into the game, you never use it again because you find better loot or whatever.
Something better, yeah.
And the digital
have to be like a gun skin or something like that.
Yeah, gun skins. Like. I mean, I don't even care about that anyways. I mean, half the time I don't even like the gun skins because it just quote unquote takes you out of the immersion, even if you're not really immersed. But like you have like flame on your gun. I mean, come on, or it's rainbow colored. I don't know. I'm just not into that goofy stuff.
Pulses neon like Gears.
Yeah, I don't know. So like, yeah, Gears. I run with stock weapons. I don't even.
You would lame.
That's how I do it, bro.
I always get the fruitiest ones and use those just because it makes people mad.
But it makes you stick out though if you're trying to hide.
Yeah, very true.
That's one reason why I don't do it. But yeah, I don't know. I don't care about weapon skins or any of that stuff. So. I mean, the cool thing about the Red Dead one, if you pre-order it, you get the bank heist or whatever mission. Which, I mean, that seems cool. I mean, I'm sure it'll be cool. It's Rockstar. And they know how to do bank heists, that's for sure.
Yeah.
So, I don't care about the money. Like, you get $2 million in Grand Theft Auto money, which I don't really see myself going back anytime soon, but.
And that's the thing too. Like, you think 2 million's a lot.
No, it's not.
And yeah,
it's
you get
one
in
car.
And it's not even like a good car.
Yeah.
Like you get in and you're like, wow, this car's cool. I want this. I want this. It's like, okay, well, you have to drop at least 6 to 10 million.
Which I have. I have a lot of those cars already.
Yeah, you got to do the base model, and then you have to spend double that to triple that to upgrade it so where it has like the bulletproof wheels, the bulletproof windows, like all the nice paint.
I have when I was playing it, man, I have an awesome crib and like all these awesome cars. I even have like a blacked out SUV for my squad and for us to do bank heists. But I haven't played since they added all the new stuff like the DeLorean and all these like crazy space heists and.
They have like a club you can own. Like I was watching one of my friends stream it the other night, and they were just like they were drinking in their club that they had. And I was like, "What is this?" He's
what are y'all doing?
Yeah, and they're like pouring each other drinks and like getting.
There you go, man.
It's like, why don't you guys just go do this at a normal bar? And they're like, he was like, "Screw you, man. We're having fun."
What's fun about that? You're not even doing anything. You're just listening to music.
This is free. So I was like, well, you had to spend time for it. It depends on how much you value your time. So
that's funny. It's like that game Second Life that people play or whatever. Yeah. Like, what are y'all doing? Oh man. But yeah, pre-ordering. It is what it is. I mean, there's really no need to pre-order these days unless it's something like is going to be hard to find. So like that Fallout 76 special edition that came with the helmet that sold out everywhere. Like, if you didn't pre-order that, you're not getting it.
What if because I see the shirt you're wearing there, the achievement unlocked, and I know you're an achievement whore. What if they gave you a special achievement if you pre-ordered? Are those not cool anymore as they used to be?
They're still cool. I honestly don't whore out for them as much. And I don't
rent a game just so you can get 1,000.
Well, that's when I had free rentals too. So it was a little bit different. Well, yeah, when I had free rentals, man, I was whoring out like son of a gun. But yeah, I don't know. I just don't. I find myself not caring as much. I'll still go look at the achievements, but I won't like sit there and maliciously
construct your playthrough based around those achievements, basically.
Yeah, I try not to because it does kind of ruin the game for me because I'm like, okay, I gotta see where I gotta go to get this. And
did we focus on that at all when we did our playthrough of Resident Evil that one time?
No, we didn't.
Okay, because I remember we did a couple of them, and then you're like, yeah, I'm gonna go through the second time and get a couple of things that we missed for achievements, stuff like that. So.
I was going to, and then I didn't. See, I don't care. See, my old Daniel, he would have played it like 3 times.
It would have been like as soon as I left, you would have been like, "All right, I got to go back to the save."
I gotta go back. He missed this. This asshole missed this. I gotta go back. But I still like if the game's multi-platform and it comes out on PlayStation, and Xbox. I'm still gonna buy it on Xbox because of the achievements.
Yeah,
because I'm more in that ecosystem. So I mean, the trophies are cool, but I just don't care. Even though I still find myself looking at the trophies, but I really don't. Once I look at them, I don't care anymore.
Yeah, they need to revamp that whole system. Like maybe it gives you like, and I don't know. They might already have something called Microsoft Points now. I think they do, but they give you they give you Microsoft Points depending on which, like the value of them, depending on which ones you get. So that way you could like unlock different things maybe inside the game or like photos that you could have as a background.
It's kind of like the Uplay points. You know, the Uplay points you can get.
Yeah,
stuff.
Exactly. Yeah, like with the Uplay, they have stuff like that. Reading like you can download the soundtrack for the video game or like get in-game like boosts because of that.
Supposedly they are revamping the achievement system and it's going to do something, but they haven't ever came out and said what it is yet.
Yeah, honestly, it's just one of those deals where it's like either revamp it or just get rid of it because it's.
Well, they can't get rid of it now. People are so into it now that they'd be pissed off. Like literally, if the new Xbox came out and all the achievements were gone, I would have been furious. Because I spent all that time on 360, getting those achievements.
I'm not saying like get rid of them. I'm just saying like the future games don't come out with them, so it's like the OG people still have their scores.
No,
So like,
but then that would make me just as mad.
That's how you know if you're a regular OG or not.
OG, if you have achievements.
If you have achievements and gamer scores, and if your gamer score is so high, you're like, oh shit, that guy's one of the grandfathers.
I'm the grandmaster. But I have gotten free games because of my gamer score, so I give Microsoft credit for that. So
yeah,
they send me stuff all the time because you're this in the world, blah 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 blah. Here's free blah blah blah.
And it's funny, like I feel like they don't really make that known that much. Like I didn't really know they did that at all until I talked to you more about it. So.
Yeah, it's
because our other friend Tony like has a high one as well, but I don't think he gets any of that stuff. So and maybe he doesn't make himself as known about it on other things. But
yeah, I don't know if he's in the Microsoft. Like I don't know. Like I had this for a while there when 360 first came out. They had these like they look like credit cards, right? And they even had it has my gamer tag written on it. I
think I remember those. I may still have mine somewhere.
You still have yours? It was like some rewards thing that they had.
Yeah.
But anyways, yeah. So I'm in these like Microsoft like beta things and stuff. So they're always just sending me stuff. And because I've been around on Xbox Live since the beginning, so. But I don't know. What is his gamer score? I don't remember, but
I feel like I could probably look it up right now
look it up.
With the Xbox app on my computer.
You mind do it faster than I can?
Yeah, that's all I had. Like I've been focusing on like getting the job stuff, getting ready to go.
He's at 84,000. That's respectable.
Yeah.
Respectable.
What is yours at? I can look it up right now too. It's at 146K.
Yeah.
Jesus, I didn't realize it was that high.
It's the free game club.
Yeah.
Man,
okay.
I remember when I first hit 100,000, man. Oh, it was beautiful.
Did they send you something special when you got 100,000?
Not anything like special or anything. I mean,
send people T-shirts.
I know, right? I'm gonna make one.
Yeah.
But let's see what else. What else can we talk about? Let's see. Red Dead did that. Oh, you didn't see Cyberpunk, right? So.
Correct. I did see Crazy Rich Asians.
Excuse me? You saw that?
Yeah.
Why?
Me and my aunt went to. I forgot. Me and my aunt went to go see that when we were. We were wanting to go see a movie, and I had already seen Winnie the Pooh, and I think she didn't want to like go see a movie I had already seen. I was like, if you want to go see a movie, because she's like by herself now, all her kids are in college, so I was just like, I will go see whatever movie you want to. I don't care if I've already seen it, because I've already seen the majority of the movies in the theater right now. So
I have movie pass, or I did.
Yeah. So she was just like, well, it's between Winnie the Pooh, Crazy Rich Asians, and I can't remember whatever movie was like semi-new last week. I don't think it was anything special, but I was just like, pick one of them and we'll go. And I think she ended up picking that one. And then after she got done with it, she was just like, well, I didn't like it because I could basically predict it. I was like, well, isn't that all like romantic comedies? Like you pretty much predict what's going to happen. So.
They're going to end up together. Hello.
Otherwise, I'd just call it a thriller movie. So.
Thriller.
Yeah, it was all right. It had some funny moments, but it's definitely a more romantic than a comedy. So.
Yeah.
It was cool seeing some of the Shanghai. They did it like an expensive like Shanghai city, so that was pretty cool. I think it was like Singapore or wherever it was.
Did you see what else did they did you see DayZ is coming to came out to Xbox today, I think, or this week?
I can't remember the last time I even had a thought about DayZ.
I know it's a little late, but DayZ's trying to push their thing to console now.
I bought it whenever it came out, like on standalone, and I played it maybe for a week and never played it again. It says I have 6 hours played on it.
It's just a survival game, isn't it?
436 hours on PUBG. So I feel like I don't even play PUBG that much.
I see you playing it all the time now.
Well, yeah, but like it's one of those deals where it's like if I'm playing something, more than likely like we have like 4 or 5 people online, so it's like
you're playing on PC though, right?
Yeah, that's something we can all play, and like I may get on like on a Friday night, or I'll play for an hour at night, and then people will get off because I normally have just been trying to focus on school like the past like semester and a half. So,
are you in school right now?
A lot of those, yeah, I feel like a lot of those hours were built up pre like whenever it probably wouldn't hurt more when it first came out as opposed to now. So
yeah. Dude, speaking of older games, I have Game Pass. Like I got the 3 months for like $10 or something when they were doing a special.
Mm-hmm.
So I started playing Hitman, the Hitman game that came out last year, the episodic one. It's really good, man. If you haven't checked it out. I've only
played one Hitman game, and I think I got it like, I don't know if I got it for free or if it was a demo, but it was like one of the older, like it was either one of the first ones that came out on Xbox 360 or it was like a PS2 one, I can't remember. Or PS3.
PS2, the first one was Hitman 2. Because the original first one was out on PC only, and then Hitman 2 came out to console. Okay. And then, what was the next one? Hitman Contracts was on PS2. And then after that was Hitman Blood Money. That might have been one you played. That one was good.
I don't know. Honestly, like I played it and I enjoyed it, but it was never something where I was just like, okay, I need to start buying these games, you know?
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I felt like playing a stealth game, so I started playing it, man. It's really cool, man. I was having fun just playing this one level over and over, trying to do it different ways, seeing what I could do. You could, like, put rat poison in the drink, or one time I came up behind him, I dressed as the guy he was meeting, and I choked him out with the wire. And
this was all the same, like, mission?
Yeah.
Just, like, replay
just do it different ways. Yeah. So it's pretty cool. That's kind of what the newest Hitman game was about, like, because it was episodic, like one episode at a time, and then the next couple months episode 2 would come out, so it'd be just one level. So like the Paris level, you play it through so many different ways, and there's different contracts, like go kill this guy. The next contract's like go kill this girl for this, and you just play it all these different ways and stuff. It's really cool. One of the missions was we had to go to this military base, and so I had to work on a jet for this guy. So I dressed myself as a mechanic, and I basically tampered with the ejector seat. And then he wanted to do like a test on it, so I brought him down there. He's like, "Oh, let's do the test for the plane." I said, "Okay, get in the cockpit." And he gets in there. I was like, "All right, put your belt on, okay?" And he pull the ejector button, and it goes off, and it shoots him out of like the warehouse or whatever, and it kills him.
Yeah.
And I just walk out, man. Nobody says a word to me. It's cool.
How would you compare that to Metal Gear? Because I've always been more of like, and I felt like it's probably changed now that I've gotten older, but whenever I played games when I was younger, I've always just was like the run and gun type of guy. Yeah. I was never, like, if it was a stealth game, I just avoided it, because like those games I tried to do the run and gun, and then it would just frustrate me to no end because I would never get past anything. So
they're totally different games. Hitman's more surgical, I guess the word. Like, it's more like technical because you can change your clothes and everything. Metal Gear, it's a story-based game, so you're kind of, if you get caught, you can still run around and kill everybody or do whatever you want. Yeah. Hitman's all about doing it with nobody knowing you were there, and you're just walking out, being a ghost. They're really cool. I mean, I love stealth games, so I'm one of those people, like, if I play a stealth game and I get caught, I hit start and restart the game. I'm like, nope, it's not happening.
Yeah.
So
can't do that in real life, man.
Yeah, you gotta start and restart. But it's cool, the Hitman games, like, there's multiple exits. So, like, on that boat mission that I was on, where I could, like, use the rat poison or whatever, I could either go down to the bottom of the boat and escape on a boat, or I could leave the dock and get on a car and drive away.
Yeah.
But, yeah, it's really cool, man. If you ever get a chance to check it out. But
might have to look into it, see how it is.
And obviously you get a better score and stuff if you don't kill anybody besides the contract. So, like, if you just knock people out and, like, stash their body so they don't get caught. But yeah, it's pretty cool. Pretty cool. Let's see, Predators is in 2 weeks. I'm down to see that if you are. I'm sure we'll all go.
I'd be down for that. I need to I felt like there might be a lull. We're about to hit the lull of movies.
Predators, and I think the next movie after that would be Venom. Is in October, and the new Halloween movie.
Oh yeah, because me and my aunt were talking about, like, because we were trying to figure out, because she was just like, yeah, there's been a real drought in, like, the superhero movies just because of the Infinity stuff that's come out, and they're all kind of like waiting to put all that stuff off, they're trying to wrap all that stuff up before they start coming out with the other movies. So yeah, because we were trying to look at what movies were coming out in between there, and I think I was talked about Venom, and she didn't know what was coming out on that. So I wonder if they're gonna. You think that they'll tie in anything on that to the Marvel universe? But that's more of a Sony picture, isn't it?
Yeah, it's Sony. It's the Sony universe is what they're calling it.
Okay.
The SMU. Yeah, I don't know. They might. I mean, they had that deal with Spider-Man with Disney, but I don't think Sony's going to, because they're like, Venom is ours, and we're gonna do this, blah 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 blah. So I don't know. I doubt it. And if they do, they'll probably mess it up. So
yeah,
maybe they can add the Guardians to Venom.
Just have Batista come in at the end. just have him just stand still.
Stand still.
Be invisible.
Yeah. I think that's it, man. I'm trying to think.
Like it's been a slow couple of weeks on the news front. Hadn't been a lot of stuff coming down.
Did you see speaking of news here? Let me pull it.
Overcooked 2. I think you had already said something about that though, didn't you?
Yeah, I'm not going to buy it. I'm going to wait till it goes on sale. Me and the wife just finished the first one.
How'd that go?
We did it. It went. A lot of yelling. Like, what are you doing?
I'm looking at something here, and I don't know if you've ever played it or seen anything on it, but it looks like they might announce a sequel to Subnautica, or maybe an expansion or something like that.
Yeah, it's I saw it today. It was it's a standalone expansion.
Okay.
Like Sub-Zero, like it's like ice or whatever. But I know we talked about this at the movie the other day, but the thing about Amazon was trying to acquire a movie theater chain, the Landmark or whatever.
I don't know. That may have been the week I wasn't there.
No, you were there. It was when we saw Mile 22. But anyways, they're trying to buy the Landmark theaters or whatever to make their own movies, which okay.
To make their, why do you need to like get in bed with a movie theater?
Because Amazon likes to have their own distribution platform. They want to control everything from the distribution to the movie to whatever.
Speaking of Amazon too, Jack Ryan comes out tomorrow, doesn't it?
Yeah.
It'd be interesting to see how that is.
I heard it was good. The couple of previews that I've seen on it, they said it was good. But
do you think it'll be available like tonight at 12? Like, cause I'd be I don't have class tomorrow, so I'd be down to stay up, binge watch it potentially.
Probably. It should be. It might already be on there.
It looks like it's got 8 episodes. I'm trying to play this first one and see what happens. Yeah, apparently it's out already, so I don't know. It says open Friday, but the one's apparently it's already open, so.
Yeah.
That may be what I watch during dinner tonight.
Jack Ryan, I am Jim from The Office.
Yeah, that's the thing too, is like, it'll be hard. I enjoyed him in that one movie, the Benghazi movie, but
13 hours, yeah.
Yeah, I've also like binge watch, or not necessarily binge watch, but it's like something I'll put on sometimes before I go to bed is The Office. So I started back at season 1 a while back, and I just finished it up the other night. So it was one of those deals where it's like, it may be weird going from literally Jim like for the past couple months to now he's Jack Ryan.
I still need to see Quiet Place.
That was a good movie too. I forgot I saw him with that too.
They're making a second one.
Really?
Yeah. I don't know. I guess he's gonna write that one too, but or he already wrote it. I don't know.
We'll have to discuss that whenever you watch it. Then.
Okay. I need to, man. The wife, she just doesn't. She doesn't want to watch movies like that. She's like, I can't watch this. Blah blah blah. I was like, it's not scary.
I can't watch good movies. It's against my religion.
She doesn't like scary movies.
That's honestly, like, I wouldn't classify that as a scary movie at all. Like,
well,
compared to scary movies I've seen, like this one gave me it intrigued me more than it did like made me like scared of stuff. You know,
it's not even the quote unquote scary movie that she doesn't like. She doesn't like suspense and being at the like edge of her seat, you know.
That's what great movies are, guys.
She doesn't like it.
stuff that you don't expect. That's what makes a great movie.
And if it's like really like grotesque or anything, she wants nothing to do, or like torture or anything like that, she nothing to do with that. So, but
sad day.
Yeah.
She's missing out on a lot of good movies. And...
I'll watch it by myself one day.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'll have to find a way to watch it. I was gonna buy it the other day. I was just like, man, I'm just gonna buy this movie and watch it. But
I mean, I could potentially find you a copy of it.
Oh, well,
somewhere.
Maybe find me a copy somewhere, and I'll watch it.
Could go to a barbershop.
Barbershop.
Yeah, one of my friends back in high school, his dad worked at a barbershop and they sold bootlegs. That's how did I ever tell you about that? That's how I saw 300. So we were having a watch party with like some of the guys on the basketball team, and he was bringing over the movie 300. And we thought like he just had like an early copy of it or something like that. And he literally just brought over, it was just like a burned like CD or DVD. And
was it good quality?
300 written on Sharpie. I mean, it was a bootleg. It wasn't like the bootlegs you would see now. So this was probably back in like 2007, 2006.
Video camera quality?
Yeah, I mean, it was a little bit better than that.
Was it out in theater or was it on DVD?
I don't remember. I don't remember. Mm-mm.
Huh. Man, I remember watching some, like, I had Transformers, the first one, the week it came out in theater, and it was a legit copy.
Was that back when like sometimes they do that for the movie awards, like they come out with the movies early so that way they could send it to the movie people.
Right. And so like and then I think there was another movie I had, but it had every now and then at the very bottom of the screen, it would say this is for basically
the awards or whatever.
This is for award screening only or whatever.
You know, somebody didn't like. I wonder if they have ever caught people that they've sent that out to, because I've definitely watched movies like that where it's had that too. So.
Yeah. Oh, I'm sure somebody's gotten caught. Low jacket or something. I don't know.
Yeah, I know. Sometimes I think they'll like what they started doing potentially. I think is people that they send it out to, they may put like a watermark, like a specific watermark that represents them, and it may be their name or something like that. So that way they know if this one gets leaked, then we know where it came from.
Right, like they'll change like a little image on it, so every image is different, and they know which one goes to who. Mm. And so that if it gets leaked, they can trace it back. But I
think that's something new they started doing now. So
I don't know, man. The whole bootleg scene, I can't do it, man. If it's not perfect quality or Blu-ray quality, I'm not gonna watch it. Like I would just pay the money. I don't see how, dude. There's some people out there like that's all they do is like bootleg, and they'll watch anything, man. They can watch like a video camera shaking and people just getting up and walking in front. I was like, dude,
those are the people that like don't enjoy the movie. I feel like it's like they download the movie and then they'll sit there and like text and like it's just something that's like on and like
they're the people that just sit there and talk in the theater and
yeah. But yeah, because I mean, I tried doing that with Black Panther, and I felt like that may have been the reason why I didn't like get into Black Panther as much. Was I literally like found 3 different formats of it. I tried watching them all, and they were all garbage. Like not necessarily the movie was garbage, but like the quality of it. Like I couldn't tell what was going on at the time because it was so dark. So like half the time I didn't even finish the movie because I was like, okay, I'd rather watch it the full movie like in good quality as opposed to just forcing myself to watch it so I can like be able to talk to people about it.
Be in the conversation.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't understand like the way that some people watch movies. I'm like, if you're really that hard up to watch the movie, just go rent it or something. I mean, come on.
Just go sell a video game.
It'll be on DVD in 2 months. You'll be okay.
Go out where the hobos are and give out a hand job for $5 and just go see it at the matinee.
I mean, come on, but yeah, I don't know. Some people live and die by the Pirate Bay, but I don't know. I don't get it.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess pirating video games is a little bit different. You don't have that issue, but I haven't really messed with any. I mean, I had some burned copies on, because my Dreamcast is a 0 model. So I can put in burned disc into my Dreamcast without doing anything and it'll read them. It's crazy.
That's not what you said that you got recently, was it? Because I thought you said you got you bought like it's not like a Nintendo.
Oh, the
like
SNES Classic? Yeah,
Yeah.
I had, Chris modded that.
Okay.
But no, the Dreamcast, like, it's a regular Dreamcast. Like, that was one of the problems with the Dreamcast. It's super easy to hack. And all you gotta do, like, you can just put a game on a burned CDR and stick it in there and it reads it.
Yeah.
Because back in the day on PS1, you had to,
no
like...
form of, like, validation or anything like that.
Yeah, PS1, they had this kit where you had to put a spring underneath your, eye, the laser eye, and you would put a regular game in, pop it, leave the door open, and then you could put the burn disc in, but you had to leave the door open and all this crazy stuff for it to work. But the Dreamcast was so easy. You just put it in and it just played it like a normal game.
Just started going.
There was no anti-piracy measures, It was just...
That was back in the days of LimeWire and Napster, my friend. Everything was free.
Everything was free.
Was getting ravaged.
Oh.
We can all blame Metallica for screwing that up.
Yeah, I guess. I don't know. But now we have Spotify, which I still don't believe how Spotify is so cheap as it is.
I don't use Spotify, dude. I don't know how other people. I guess it's just maybe I like whenever I just listen to music, I either find it online or if I don't have it, whenever I want to listen to it, I'll just pull it up on YouTube. So
yeah. But Spotify's cheap though, $9.99 to listen whenever you want, no commercials, and
$9.99 a year.
No, a month.
Well, then technically that's $12 at least.
What are you talking about? $12.
$12, $9.99, so $1 times 12 months.
No, it's $9.99 a month.
I'm thinking 99 cents. You said it's 99 cents.
No, $10 a month, like Netflix.
So that's even worse. That's $120 a year
okay,
just so I can listen to music.
That's not
I'm already paying for the data for. So I would just go to YouTube.
You're part of the problem. You're part of the problem.
No, you're part of the problem, man. You're
go get your pirate hat and your eye patch. Get out of here. It's your cybersecurity.
It's not my fault that I know how to work the system. Yeah.
Oh my god, I guess. Anyways, guys, this has been another episode of TopiCast. If you like what you hear, leave a comment below. Give us that 5-star rating on iTunes to help push us to the top. And tell DJ Beta on Twitter that he needs to learn to wake up and do something with his life. Stop playing stupid Fortnite.
He's been sleeping since he worked out yesterday. I saw he posted that he worked out yesterday, so.
Oh no, my arm's hurt. Man, I want a pizza and some water and Vegeta and Dragon Balls.
I'm going to drink half my water and just put it on my nightstand. Just leave it there.
Yeah, if you like that, guys, hit us up. I'm Daniel. That's Jared. This is TopiCast 53, and we're out. Peace.